I'm Luis Vasquez, a Cambridge resident, Emerson College student, a writer, and I work for a baseball team. Growing up in Cambridge, this is such a unique place where we're spoiled in such a diverse community. That's what I love about Cambridge. So when I left the city lines growing up, going off to college or for other opportunities, it was tough to transition into communities that weren't so well-rounded as Cambridge is, that weren't so diverse. And diverse doesn't just mean ethnically, it means many other things. Before journalism, I was in youth development, and I really shot up the ranks and became a director of a Boys and Girls Club. It was a lot of fun, it was great, and being a part of another community that wasn't my own really opened up my eyes. However, being in a position past what I already had, if I were to move up beyond a director at a Boys and Girls Club, would have removed me from what I loved about youth work, which is to be on the front lines and to interact with community members, families, kids, and people. I'm a people person. My family has been very instrumental in allowing me to pursue a dream and aspirations that I have in the media field. Without my family, without their support, it wouldn't have been possible. My father was a broadcaster, is a broadcaster still. He has done that his whole life. And so I had the great pleasure of growing up around microphones and cameras and control panels and different tools for mass communication. And I would always sit with him in the studio multiple times per week, watching him speak into a microphone. He had his own radio show. He even owned his own radio station. And when he goes back to his home country, Guatemala, people interview him and all that. I remember being a child, and wherever we went here in the Latino community, people recognized him from photos or from different telecasts, or they recognized his voice from the radio, which is such an amazing thing, and they really respected his work. It wasn't so much about the fame or the recognition, it was more about people appreciating his work and the way he went about it. I was really in awe of that, and I wanted to follow in his footsteps if I could. It was actually here at CCTV. I was a child at the Cambridge Port School, and we went and visited the old location by the Starbucks here in Central Square, and we got to play with the cameras, and this was all being televised live. I started knocking on one of the windows where I saw a bunch of cameras, and they said, "What's going on? Is everything okay?" They thought it was in trouble, and I really just wanted to learn more about the cameras. So they brought me to the back room where they were doing production, and they let me push the buttons to control what was being broadcast live into other people's homes, and I was just infatuated by that. I'll always remember being at the control panel and being in charge of some of that production and telling people what to do and asking camera operators to zoom in to certain things, and since that moment, I think I was about 7 or 8, it really changed the way that I see things. It presented a new abstract vision and perspective for myself, which opened up a lot of doors for what I want to do and how I see things and what different career paths could be. Even at such a young age, we know these things without even knowing it.